Ho, ho, wee. Come here, give me. Ahoy there, YouTube! We're back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter every single day at 2 p.m. on the weekdays, do a live stream. And today I'm very excited to be checking out Reload from Colossal Games, which I'm about to get to right now. I was just curious to see how far it is down. So it's not quite on the first page on the popularity track of tabletop games, but it's down in the 6th row, which means there's a lot of other games you got to go through before you get to Reload, unfortunately. So potentially we need to be focusing on how this can get more engagement because it's already funded, 184%, and I think it has the potential to be a potentially big game that people will be interested in because Reload is an authentic battle royale experience for 2 to 4 players, offering a combination of fast pace, blank. Now, I am a huge Battle Royale fan game. If you don't know what those are, that is the Fortnite, the PUBG, the Apex Legends. Pretty much you and a squad go in against a whole bunch of other squads, last team standing, you get the idea. Creating that in a board game seems like a very big stretch because part of the beauty of Call of Duty is just the grandiose scale of the map. So I'm intrigued but skeptical at the same time. I backed it for $1, as I always try to do. An authentic battle royale for experience, a combination of fast pace and a true freedom of play. So, as always, when I go into one of these videos, I want to be thinking about 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? And how much is it? By the way, if you've not subscribed, please consider subscribing as I'm trying to hit 9,000 subscribers for my 9-year anniversary. But yes, do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's see if this video will do all 3 of those potentially. Normally it's 1. You shoot for 1 really well.
In the not-so-distant future, the mega corporations of the military-industrial complex have developed cybernetically enhanced clone soldiers. They team up with media corps to stream their training trials, live from an isolated island, replicating the deadly conditions faced by these ex-tech elite warriors. Thus was born Reload, the hottest entertainment on the planet. And now, it's showtime! Parachute onto the island. Adapt to the map to overcome the terrain and other contestants. Gather equipment, use your unique skills, and strategically choose your actions as you battle your way to superstardom.
Wow!
The clock is ticking as the map fills up with toxins, forcing the contestants together, thrilling the audience, and building to an exciting finale. With so many ways to gain fame, the action keeps fans on the edge of their seats. Upload beacons, complete achievements, set traps for your rivals or disarm theirs, and hit your opponents, forcing them to reload to stay on the show.
Oh my god! This is Battle Royale! Holy shnikes! Tots off Colossus! Wow! I love Battle Royale, and I was skeptical. I am not. They mentioned every aspect of like a game of Apex Legends that I would play. And it was, I just want a higher player count immediately, but I am excited. Wow! Hats off.
Inspired by classic video games, Reload brings the Battle Royale experience from the screen to the table by capturing all of the fast-paced action and freedom of gameplay that players love. Reload is more than a game. It's the greatest show on earth, and you are the star.
Okay. Wow. So this is not just a game. Let's start off by saying this is not just a game. I did 1860, which is an 18xx game. That is just a game. Once that game is out, that is the game. This, no. This is an idea. Much like Battle Royale games are. So, I'm sure if this gets huge popular, if this was like at $1 million, we would probably have like 20 different characters with 20 different miniatures. Because that's part of the fun of games like this, especially Apex Legends and Overwatch, which is not necessarily a Battle Royale game, but still has the same thing, where each character is very distinct and asymmetrical, using the board game term. So, wow. I think that's a really well done video. So do I want it? Yes. Yes, you've answered that question. Can you do it? And how much is it? Those are the next 2 questions I want answered. Now, I do see $36,000, which, is great. But it still seems low. Like, so that makes me want to say to myself, all right, let's see if we can pinpoint some of the things that are stopping this from being, $100,000, $1.6 million, because that sounds ridiculous that, any game could be the $1.6 million game, but it's not. You know, exploding kittens. Oh, there was a muffin game last year. There was a random muffin game last year. It wasn't attached to an IP or anything, I don't think. It made $1 million. It was a random card game. So your game could be that game. Anybody's game could be that game. It's just, it's insanely hard to do. You got to catch lightning in a bottle, and you have to be ready to catch lightning in a bottle. That's the key. It's not about catching the lightning in the bottle. It's having the Kickstarter page that's going to be able to catch that lightning in a bottle. 19 created, 33 back. That makes me feel comfortable from the can you do it perspective, and immediately I say yes. Now, I do not, I will be honest with you here. Oh, only one person on the collaborator. I do not like that. I do not like that. Reach out to people, say, hey, can you help me with this? Anyone you trust with your account to. Husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, older son, you know, something like that. I need you to help me with some of the stuff in the comments section, which we'll get into in the future. But I hope there's more than one person working on this comments and update section. But 19 created, let's take a look. I know they did Western Legends, which was massively popular, so they've had some hits. Ooh, party game. I didn't know they do a party game. I love party games. Well, so Western Legends. Yeah, so this looks like a good tracker. Now, that being said, I don't know if these games are out. I don't know. I have heard Ruination is absolutely amazing. Like, I've heard another reviewer say it was like one of the best games he's ever played. So I'm excited. So can you do it? Yes. I believe it. Do I want it? Can you do it? Yes. How much is it? Hopefully you don't beat around the bush and you get to it. All right. In the not too distant future, redundancy. We're being redundant. Okay. This is all stuff. Don't tell me you're just going to spend the next half of this page telling me everything that you told me in the video. Maybe if it's even more in-depth. This is what I'm talking about. So the way I see it is most people either watch the video. Most people watch the video. So if they watch the video and you have a great video, they want it back. They just want to know, hey, how much is it going to cost? I'm interested. Give me the cost. I'll pay. I'll get out of here. Maybe I'll come back for some stretch goals or some cool stuff. Now, some people really want to get into the weeds, but I think you need to accommodate the majority of people first, which is, you got a great video, just get to the price. Don't be redundant and tell me everything I already know from the video, but more in depth. Okay, oh, wow, great quote. I absolutely love, well, I'm assuming Jamie is very good at everything he does. So I'm assuming this is going to be a great quote, and I always rate quotes. I absolutely love the visual of the fame tracks, especially the vast variety of ways to earn fame. I was curious how they would approach player elimination in a battle royale tabletop game, and I think using fame instead of last man standing was the perfect solution. So you don't necessarily have to be the last man standing, but you can gain fame. Okay. And that would explain why there's more of a focus on the characters, I guess. Tantrum House, okay. Oh, it's a playthrough. Excellent, excellent. You know, a lot of times I'll see the previews. No thanks. You know, I shoot previews sometimes. No thanks. I want to see the gameplay, so that's great. Right there, front center. Excellent. I want a price. Give me a price. One of the most action-packed games ever. Reload is the first board game that really captures the feel of a Battle Royale-style video game. Tons of cool gear, powers, and a unique scoring system makes this game one to check out. Damn, Scott! Get you some! You're popping on that quote game. A+ on that quote. One of the most action-packed games ever. If I'm thinking Battle Royale game, I love it because they're action-packed. Getting third-party, getting pinched in between 2 squads or 3 squads and be like, oh my god, I'm so scared. But maybe you got a defensive character, so you're holding down a bunker. That's exciting. I want to feel the excitement from this card game. But not only does he say action-packed games, but tons of cool gears, powers, and a unique scoring system. I love it. Great quote. Preview Meeple Mountain. Excellent. Let's read the quote. Reload promises a fast-paced romp anchored by an innovative combat mechanic makes the Battle Royale more than just rolling a pile of dice. I'm looking forward to what the Kickstarter can bring to the table with an additional game mode and variety of gameplay. Reload promises a so what you're saying is Reload is promising me something. I don't like that quote. I don't like it. I don't know. It just, maybe it's the way it's written. Maybe it's me. Let me know what you think about that quote in the comments. I'm very curious. When I first heard about Reload, I was a bit skeptical. Also, yeah, honesty. However, after playing it, delving into the rules, I can honestly say I love this game. Great quote. Great quote. Reload surprisingly manages to deliver on the feel of a Battle Royale experience. I can't wait to see the final game. Awesome. All things Kickstarter, upcoming 2021. So this is you sharing some stuff with other people. I don't know how I feel about that. I imagine you paid a good chunk of money to be on this list. No, they got 19,000 subscribers. Maybe not. Maybe not. I thought that was 199. So no. I don't know. It's odd. I'm just not used to seeing a Kickstarter video and it's like, hey, there's other games on here too. But whatever. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Reload captures. Oh wow, Floodgate. Wow, these are some great quotes. And what this tells me is, what this really tells me is that this is kind of a game that they've been playtesting. Well, that used to kind of do this at like cons and stuff. They playtested with other people from other companies. Maybe they're doing it now on Tabletop Simulator. And when you get feedback from someone in the board game industry, that's really, really valuable. You know, if I play a game with my wife and she gives me feedback, that's valuable, and I should take that and I should cherish that. But if I get feedback from someone who's in the hobby and played a boatload of games, that's just a entirely different type of feedback because they come at it from a different perspective. They want user-friendly. They want streamlined. They want easy to learn, easy to teach. They want that sort of thing. Nobody wants to have the 3-hour game that you never get played because, you know, it takes an hour to learn the game. You know, so when I see all these quotes from people in the industry, that gets me more excited. It really does. But Reload captures the tactical savagery of a battle royale in so many cool ways while still being brilliantly accessible. Can't wait to play it again. Great quote. I play a lot of COD. Reload is the closest thing to the real FPS experience, pumped with action from the first moment. Great one. Don't speak French. I guess that's an NA. Reload. Awesome. Great. Oh, cool. Verdict. Like it. Reload is the only game I signed in over 2 years. Okay, so here's the other thing. I still don't know the price. I want to know the price. All right, now I scrolled down. That's cheating, but I feel like this is the story, and I should know the price by now. Reload is the only game I signed in over 2 years, and for good reason. It captures a genre of games that often take itself too seriously. This game has charm, innovation, and unique presentation that will offer something new for backers. Dang, Travis. Yes, great quote. Great quote. The only game I signed in over 2 years. Sold. I know this is a good game. Might not be a great game to me, but I know it's going to be good. I'm already sold. But I'm sold. I was sold from the video, though, and I still don't know the price, and now I have to go over here, and I have to go ask for help from the lady at Target, and I don't want to. I want it to be over here. It was a great, because if it is, it's $29. This is, oh, that's the core, well, we'll get there. I'm not cheating. I'm not going to cheat. All right. Quick how to play. Excellent how to play. Great. This is all amazing stuff. It was a great feeling to play, which was blah, blah, blah. Awesome. You know, I'm not going to do any more quotes because here's the thing. I want to know the stretch goals. You've already double funded. Why have I not heard about stretch goals? Why have I not heard about what's new, what's coming? Getting me excited. Like when I see the top, it's like, oh, shoot, this is the stuff that's getting added now. I can't wait to get more excited about this project. And I just, hey, Peter, I don't like that layout, but I will do. Christian Wrinkle, let's see their quote. It was a great feeling to play, which was fueled by the simplicity of the rules. Excellent. You just played nicely from your gut without constantly wondering which detail you had overlooked. Awesome stuff. Which means I can still do that. Learn how to play Reload. Not clickable. There it is. Download the rules in Player Aid. Awesome. Oh, and it shows me the Player Aid. Because I tell you what, Player Aid, sell me all day on a game. All right, click on it. No third-party site. I like that. So this is the Player Aid. Oh, this is great. Oh, yes, double-sided. Double-sided. Look at this. That is beautiful. That is what I want out of a Player Aid. Beautiful Player Aid. Let's check out these rules. Give me 15 pages. Give me 15 pages. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, wow, that's less than 15 pages. That's 8 pages. Whoa! Okay. Pictures, illustrations, examples, and best yet, plenty of arrows. I am on board. I'd like a component list there, maybe, with the pictures of all the different components. Slight gripe. Do we have space to maybe squeeze it in somewhere? Not really. But that'd be nice. That's always nice. I always love when the components also have a picture. But still, it looks like a good rule booklet. The rules in Player Aid provide play reload. Want to try before you play? Tabletopia. Excellent. It's clickable. Beautiful. Beautiful. I see too many Kickstarters and they don't make stuff clickable. Make it clickable. Save me the step. Enter the arena. $29. Yes, this is great. Why are you hiding this price? Why did I have to spend the first 10 minutes looking for this price? This is a beautiful price. Backer this level sees the base game does not include stretch goals. So next to nobody's going to back that. I have a feeling. 10 backers. Yeah. So what's the real price? All right. Those shenanigans, those kind of shenanigans turn me off a little bit. But hey, whatevs. This is good. This is a great picture, though. This clearly, like, I feel like I'm getting some great bang for my buck here. You know, the minis are nice. Whatever. But honestly, if these 4 minis were not in here, think about it like that. If these 4 minis were not in this box, I'd be like, that's a decent price. $29. Reasonable. Very reasonable. And that's what happens. You can convince backers by showing them components. If you have the components, if you got a whole bunch of components, display them out. Show me the value. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Love this. Love this picture. But let's get to the stuff that people really care about, which is the fan favorite. $39. That's still not a bad price. $39. Oh, and it's going to come with an extra box? Yeah. Why is this not on the front page? Why do not, when I go to reload, like I'm looking at it right now, it just says reload, and there's the alien shooting the person, boom, slap $39 somewhere in there. $39, because that's a great price point. That's a very reasonable price point. I'm getting, additional content will be revealed as it is unlocked. Ooh, okay. Cool, that's an interesting way to do it. Superstar. Introduce one new game mode and components needed to play reload with up to 6 players. Now we're getting there. How many people got the fan favorite versus base game? Yeah, I'm about to check that. I have a feeling the Superstar is going to be the one people want. And honestly, it gives me a little bit of that vibe that I don't like having, which is, hey, why isn't this the game? Like, why? And I get it, because like I said from the beginning, this is not a game. This is an idea for a bigger, much bigger thing. And so they want to have that beginner's box with the appealing low price point. So I can, you know what? Strike it from the record. I understand it completely because they're not going with the typical game. They're going with a much bigger idea. So you know what? Normally I don't like this, but I completely understand it for this one. And I think it's smart, actually. Totally agree with it. All-in pledge backers at this level receive it. That's going to be the most popular one. Let's see, 10, 39, 61, and there we go, 402. Yeah, because I mean, because that was my first thing I said. 2 to 4 players. I want more. Like, actually, I don't think I said it. I think I was thinking it during the video, but I didn't want to stop the video because I was just so pumped. I was so ingrained. I was so excited with the video. I didn't want to stop it, but I was thinking to myself, wow, I want this 8 players. I want this to be a giant convention game where you can go up to like 16 players. I want something crazy. I want to see you at Gen Con around a massive table where you have to like have these little things to like move your pieces across the board, and it's like 64 people. Make it happen. The first 64 player. Now, I know there have been Mega games as well. I know about Mega Civ games and all those sort of things. But the first, and Werewolf, obviously. But 64-player Battle Royale board game. And maybe it's already been done. Maybe they did it with the Steve Jackson one or something. But make it an event. Make it a sight to be seen, a spectacle. If you can do that, if it doesn't break the game. But it's just, because I think everybody's going to want to play this 6 players. You know, part of the beauty of a Battle Royale player game is the fact that you can play with 100 players. It's so cool. And so, yeah, I want this at a high player count. So cool. And once again, $59, I think that's a decent value. What is this? The Hall of Fame? 6 of them. Whatever. Sponsor. All right, stretch goals. Once again, very low. I think these should be higher. You're double funded. You are no longer at the, hey, we got to get funded. We got to convince people to back this. You are now the, whoa, let's get people excited. Stretch goals. Seismic grenade. Awesome. Equipment card. Access denied. So what are your stretch goals looking like here? 37,000. So we've unlocked 1 stretch goal. So you're not... yeah, that's going to be a tough sell. That's going to be a tough sell on the stretch goals because I think you're at 38,000. So it looks like you're doing pretty spaced out stretch goals, which stinks because like I feel like this is one where if you were just unlocking them a little bit more rapid fire, it could totally get that snowball moving, and hopefully you get to that point. But you know, when there's these big gaps in between periods of unlocking stretch goals, you know, it just kind of tends to be a wasteland a little bit. Unless you're keeping people updated and engaged. And I see 5 updates, see 142 comments. Let's see what's going on there once we get through this, because I still don't know shipping. That's the other thing. So right now I'm thinking a 6-player game, Battle Royale experience, I'm back at $59. What's the shipping? How much is the shipping? How much is it going to hurt me? Social stretch goals, awesome. Mega cities, what is this stuff you can do? Oh, okay. You're unlocking tiles. That's cool, but that's a dicey one, though. Because that's something I really want. Like, that's something I really want. And I hope this game does it, where you go to different spots and it has maybe different quirks, different things that go on. These are things that I really, really want to see in the game. These increase the variability a good deal. And having them locked here in a place that I potentially can't really do anything, you know, it's dicey. It's dicey. Click here. Looks good. Wide back. Direct content. Excellent value. Value. Shipping. Boom. Great shipping. $69. Oh, wait. No, 30. So now we're looking at a $89 game. pushing it, Reload. You are pushing it right now. $89. Let's go take a look at this. Because that's the other, and you know what? Here's one thing that I totally recommend, and I see a lot of companies do this, and I see a lot of companies not do this, and you should always be doing it. Every game company should do this. Get yourself a mock-up of exactly how big the box is going to be, and put it next to other games, or put it into a shelf. What was it? A game that I love. Fallen Dominion Studios, recent game. They did it. They had like a virtual Calyx shelf set up, and they actually showed exactly how it was going to fit in the Calyx shelf, both this way and that way. Little things like that. Because if I see this as a really big box, all of a sudden the $99 price tag is like, okay. I get that. But I don't know. Is this a Ticket to Ride style box? Because if this is a Ticket to Ride style box, I'm getting these to expand. Yeah, you know what? It's still not a bad value. I think I'm being a little too critical there. It's hard to tell, though. You know, let's keep going. Either way, I think the game looks really cool. And this is clean and clear. I do like this. Maybe convert it. Well, yeah, take the time. Convert it for all of them. $12 to French. How much is it? You know, type that in. $12 to Belgium. Do the work for them. Like, let's be honest here. Assuming you're the graphic designer on this, how much extra time do you think that would take right now once you have this information input? Like, you didn't even do it for Canada. Like, you could just get in there, double click, like, type in, blah-ba-da-ba-da, how much is the $10 to Canadian? Bam. Put it in there. Do the extra little bit of work. Help everybody out. Because here's the other thing. While it doesn't impact me directly, because I have my information. It's very clean and clear to me. When I see you doing that for someone else, I'm like, cool. They care about people outside of the, you know, it's a little extra step that I totally think more companies should take. Because this is the potential. This is great. I do like this. This is very useful and user friendly, but it could be even better, I think. Maybe put some flags down here. But still, something to build on. Great here. Unavailable. Sorry, Australia Express. Look at this. This is deep in the weeds. This is great. Unless retailer or group players. Oh, it's $12 for... Oh, thank you. I'm looking at the Hall of Fame. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that price is great. Yeah, that price is fine, man. I have no issues with that price. Laszlo, you are my hero. Thank you. I apologize for that. So, yeah, timeline looks good. February, March, great. April, CrowdOx. This is very in-depth. This is great. This shows 19 created. And that's one thing I want to mention. You know, I'm very critical, but overall, I think this is a very well-run Kickstarter. So let's check out the FAQ. Make sure they're useful. How can I pledge? Oh, this is for Pledge Manager. Yeah, these are Pledge Manager specific questions. Excellent. And I love that they do this on the side here. This is very nice. Wow, I have not seen other companies do this. This is good. Pledge Manager. This is the Pledge Manager section. I don't need help with Pledge Manager. I'm looking, delivery. There we go. That's so, good on ya. Good on ya. That's great. Great. Updates. 5 of them. Nice. January 28th. January 27th. We're active. We're engaged. Love it. Let's see what we're doing here. 1 comment, 9 hearts. Not much engagement. So, I hope you asked a question. You asked who's ready to steal the show. Dear contestants, thank you for your continued support. Another stretch goal is unlocked, and we're getting closer to unlocking the first social stretch goal. Cool. Excited. Awesome. Seismic grenades. Season isn't even close to being finished. We got more surprises in store. Excellent. Excellent. Try before you buy. This is beautiful. Great stuff. Awesome. Review. French stuff. But I don't see your question. And that's why we have 1 comment. The stretch goal is mentioning new map, but is not introducing this news. Can we have a look at this map? Thanks. Wow, new map. That's great. That's amazing. That's a huge thing. Did you respond to him 11 hours ago? Okay. I get on that. But ask a question. Get them engaged. Get people talking. The FAQ style is superb. Yeah, I love it. Say, hey, what would you, if you could have a unique character in this game, or who's your favorite Battle Royale special ability? Who's your favorite Battle Royale character? Let us know in the comments down below. Get people talking. Get people actively engaged. Make this the spot where people are just talking in general about Battle Royale games. Because here's the thing. If I'm back in this game, I most likely am a Battle Royale fan. And I could talk Apex Legends all day. All freaking day. I can talk Apex Legends about synergizing characters and how much I hate how they nerfed Watson because her elect thing doesn't stay on forever. Get people chit-chatting. 41. Okay. 112. Not sure what this is, but it's tickling the YouTube algorithm, so good on you, Johnny. This is the thing. You might look at this and say, hey, that looks like spam or something like that. But no, it's not like this. And from the perspective of you running a Kickstarter, this is spectacular, because Kickstarter doesn't know the difference. They see people engaged with your project, and that's how you get bumped up higher on the algorithms. There's me, tickling it up. Loving the 2 new equipment cards, and then awesome. We got a good response. Excellent. So here's what I love to see. Customer service. Do you respond to everything, even when it's not the easiest to respond to? Loving the last 2 equipment cards. Please remind me what the 1 through... Okay, so this is answering a question. Okay. I agree with Torok. The game seems to be excellent, but I think that this campaign is too slow. And this campaign lacks dynamism/enthusiasm. I would agree. And I think part of the problem is that you're not focusing on the future. We're focusing too much on selling the game. Your video sold the game. The video is great. As a Battle Royale fan, I'm in. It was very well done. Just hit me with that great price. And then get me more excited about the new spots on the map. Because that's the thing. When Apex Legends does new characters, it's like, oh my gosh, me and my kids sit down on the couch and we watch their intro story for Apex Legends. And then we watch the video where it talks about their special abilities. We're like, oh, it's going to be so fun to do this, but with his gas trap, or with this, with a jump pad, and talk about the different synergies that you could potentially create. Because I'm assuming, I hope that there's some sort of team variant in this game, especially if you have up to 6 players. Like, that's the kind of stuff that gets people excited, and I think we're focusing too much on selling the game and not enough on there's going to be tons of Battle Royale stuff here. You know, that's what I want to see. Great in-depth view of a Kickstarter, even commenting, hey, here's a comment not replied to. Yeah, so I try and cover everything. 283 for the next. What is this? Go. This is what I'm talking about. This is perfect. So this is great customer service. Good on you, Chris. Right here's what I'm talking about. 283 for the next. This is a comment that a lot of people would not respond to, because it's like, what do I say? Go. And all of a sudden there's another comment. People see you getting engaged, which people says, subconsciously says, hey, maybe if I post in the comments, he'll get engaged too. And everybody wants to be talked to. It's great. So loving the customer service here. Excellent. But I would totally focus a little bit more on just the, so you got more than one person in the comment section. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Right there, the one that I talk about. Like, reach out to anyone close to you and just say, hey, can you help? They could be a collaborator. It makes your job so much easier, especially if you have different sleep schedules. That's the best, because you can just be on it very quickly, and people love that. Got the French going here. Great, excellent. So, I always say 0, 1, or 2. 0, keep on going. 1, back it for $1, come back in the last 48 hours. And 2, back it for the whale. And honestly, me as a Battle Royale fan, I don't have the money. I'm not going to back it right now. But if that wasn't an issue, as a Battle Royale fan, I'm excited for this game. I'm excited to play this with 6 players, especially. So I'd go for the whale. So yeah, and I think the whale is pretty reasonably priced now that I know it's not $30 shipping. So yes, I'm excited to award a 2 to the Colossal Games Reload, the much vaunted 2. I don't give out too many 2s. They come every once in a while, but not too often, because a lot of companies don't even give you a whale. Come on, give me a whale. Reload did, and I want it. But there you go. That is Reload. Enter Reload and Fight for Fame, the new one from Colossal Games. If it looks like it might be your cup of tea, be sure to just check that one out. Also, if you're enjoying what I'm doing, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below, as I hope to reach 9,000 subscribers to celebrate my 9-year anniversary of making board game content. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.